can get started now.
All right. My name's Daniel David Blount, nickname Orange Crush. I'm 55 years old. Grew up in a little small town, Bonne Terre, Missouri. Just mom and dad, they owned a little store right there behind the bank, and it was whatever candy store across the street from the eggplant. And I was just a good little kid, man. First thing I ever stole was a box of crayons, 64 crayons. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was a box, and it's got a little crayon sharpener in the back. And hey, I seen all the little rich kids with them, you know what I mean? So I wanted to get it, you know what I mean? So I snatched it, man, just like a little criminal. Look, turn around, stick it down my pants, and I stole it, man. Anyway, I get outside. I'm getting ready to get in the van. I'm with my mom, and I'm up help bagging the groceries and everything. I got away with it. Well, anyway, whenever I got in the van, I pulled them up out, and my mom was there. And she says, "Oh, where'd you get them?" I said, "Oh, Mr. Ott gave me them." And she's like, hey, let's go thank him. I was like, no, we don't need to go thank him. Well, my mom went in there and thanked him. Man, that was the worst ride home with my mother. The worst ride I've ever had with my mother, man. I mean it. She didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't cry. She had a sad look on her face, but that was the worst ride with my mother. The only reason why I kind of tell you that is just things got out of hand there, After that, I started stealing soda bottles, just stealing, little stuff around, something off the porch. I see something in somebody's truck, I grab it. Well, just progressed and got worse, you know what I mean? Then, I got in trouble. I stole some stuff from school, and my mom and dad had to come down there, and I went to juvenile, you know what I mean? Went down there, and that was like a little playground for real, it was like a summer camp or something, you know what I mean? Anyway, I was in there for, I guess, probably 30 days. It wasn't very long, I do know that. But anyway, I got out, and I got a wrist rocket, and my dad told me, "Oh yeah, make sure you don't shoot it around nothing," you know what I mean? Yeah, and my dad didn't. My dad, he kind of did me right and showed me things, how to do in life. But I didn't listen to him, you know what I mean? It was only about 20 minutes I heard it. I heard that. Man, it was Lester's van's window, and they just happened to be sitting on the porch, where I lived. It was out off Old Cadet Road down in Bonne Terre, Missouri. But, I got in trouble anyway. I went right back to juvenile. Anyway, I was in there for about 6 months over that there, and, anyway, and then we moved to South St. Louis. And I remember my first time I was in Marquette Park drinking some beer with some guys. I had $76. I've been saving this money up forever. And see, down in the country, man, I don't spend money. I don't spend money nowhere because, the store, you know what I mean? I may spend $1, but I'm not going to spend that money. I was saving it up. It only took about 3 hours and my $76 was gone. And I got beat up. I got beat up in Marquette Park. Went home. I had toothpaste because I bought some toothpaste to cover up the beer. And that's the first time my mom and dad ever knew that I was drinking, just kind of messing around with Tulio, sniffing glue, in the neighborhood. But, I was a good little kid, man. I went to school, and I got in with these kids, hanging out with these kids up here. And at the school I went to, this is years later, I was up at Roosevelt High School, and I learned how to steal cars. So, stole a couple cars, took a couple rides. I never got busted for that there. I'm just going to kind of speed it up just a little bit for you guys, because I don't want to bore you out. But hey, this is how it got out of hand. My mother died in 1986. That's the same year I did cocaine. I did cocaine because my mother died. Now, I don't know why I did cocaine. I don't have no idea why I did cocaine. But I did. I started doing cocaine, and I started shooting cocaine. And guys, I never had fun on it. I hated that shit. And I hate that shit today, man. You know. But I no longer do it today, you know. But I had to go through some hoops, because whenever I did cocaine, I got in trouble, man. I got in trouble bad. I was in a bar one night and the guy asked me, man, hey man, you want to rob this guy? No, man, I know him, man. Well, later on that night, man, hey, listen, I killed that guy. I killed that guy for the money that he had in his pocket. That was my point to do, and that's what I did, because I was high on cocaine. Now you got to understand, I did cocaine because I was sad about my mother dying. Now what I did, I killed somebody, man. Anyway, I went on the run, went to California, all through Texas, Oklahoma, the Will Rogers Turnpike in Oklahoma. Man, had some good times, but I never could actually rest. I never could actually rest because I had this warrant, first degree murder, first degree robbery. You know, my picture's on the TV. My sister's humiliated. My father's humiliated. And anyway, I pled out, you know, second degree murder, first degree robbery, 2 30s. I got the 30s running concurrently, you know. Anyway, I did 28 years on that. And that was an experience. City jail was an experience, doing all the Cadillacing and, you know, this here, making the hooch and, you know, having, you know, I remember whenever I went to MSP, pulled in the side of this, it looked like a castle. It looked like a castle. And we went in the side door, and it was a dungeon. Standing there naked with other guys. They throw this white powder on you. You get in the shower. You're humiliated. You go upstairs in one house. That's H Hall. You go up there. You're naked again on the wall. You get your clothes. And then you go out to the housing units whenever, you know, usually you'll be like an H Hall, sometimes a week, you know, but sometimes just a couple days. It was just a couple days for me. I showed up there and man, it was an experience. It was an experience that I can only tell you, man, because you don't have no freedom at all. Hey, you wake up and you do what they say to do. You know, you may do it in your time, but hey, listen, you're gonna do what they tell you to do, you know, and I had a problem with that, you know, and I got into the little thing. I wanted to start hustling, you know, started a little store, started this here, you know, selling little sacks of weed, you know what I mean? But the experience that I went through there and the people that I met, man, was crazy. Where I felt at home there. I felt at home. And my daily movements, you know, hey, listen, I didn't even know. I thought I was just back behind a place where a wall was, because I could get or do anything that we do out here now. And hey, that's whenever I kind of really realized that, hey, listen, this is insane here. This is insane. I am starting to be a part of this here, you know. And I got a little nickname, you know. My nickname's Orange Crush, you know. You know, that there was a little deal there, and you know, the person I got into it with, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, he owed me $15, and I had to stand on it, you know. And I whooped him. That's why they call me Orange Crush, because I whooped his ass, you know. But hey, listen, I got respected because as soon as I got down there, he sent me the money over on the other side of the hole in 3D. If you know anything about Jefferson City, it's a housing unit called 3D downstairs. That's where you usually go, temporary ad seg. But there I seen that I was respected, you know, and then I started beating people up, man. You know, sometimes a person will pay You may owe a person $5, but somebody will give me a $100 bill to beat your ass right down at the chow hall. They want to watch it. And hey, I'll shine on you because I'm not going to let you get a lick in. And they never did. They never did. They never did get a lick in, you know. There was a couple times we had a couple good fights, but I never actually got whooped. I got stabbed 14 times, you know, and that's where I was wrong. I wasn't about my word with somebody, and I didn't realize who I was. I was trying to play a game. He wasn't playing no game, you know, and I respect him for that, you know. But, you know, man, hey, listen, I did that time in prison, but I never really realized whenever I first went in how much I affect other people's lives by what I do. And today, I'm thankful that God has forgiven me. And I'm glad my family has forgave me, like my sister. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I know that was rough on her, you know, because I involved her in something she didn't have, she didn't even know, and I should have never did that to my sister. But today, I don't do drugs. I do smoke pot, you know, and it's legal. I can go down, you know. Matter of fact, I can go through McDonald's and then on my way home, the pot store right there, and have a good time. But hey, I just want to let everybody know that, hey, listen, what you do in this world does affect other people, man, you know. And I don't know if you guys remember what I told you. I did cocaine because my mom died. Well, me doing cocaine, I took somebody's life. And I'm sorry for that today. And I'm so very, very sorry, you know. But just always remember in life, man, you know, measure twice, cut once, on everything that you do. And what I mean by that, think twice, act once. Because them little choices will save your life. Because today, I pray. Instead of getting mad, hey, I pray for this guy, you know? And I'll tell you what, it helps me. I'm not sure if it really helps him, and that's not my concern. But my concern is for myself and for me to be the person that my mother and father taught me to be. A respectable person, not steal. Come on, man. Does anybody in this world like people stealing from them? I don't, you know. So do unto others as you want them to do unto you. But not like these people have it today. Do unto others before they do unto you. Do not do that. Be honest with people. You know, you know, hey, that way there you ain't got to remember the lie. You ain't got to remember. Just be honest. That's the one story. This is what happened. You know what I mean? I shit my pants. Whatever I did, hey, listen, hey, I tripped, you know. But I hope this here is kind of you know, like help somebody. This is my first time doing this, so I'm kind of a little nervous too, you know what I mean? So, you know, just pray and, man, hey, listen, just be honest, man. Just be honest. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. All right. So you